ANC will continue to expand access to education for all, especially to the children of the poor and the working class. Comrades, the ANC has also registered significant improvements in health care over the past 5 years. 300 new health facilities have been built. We have built 160 new clinics and 10 new hospitals. These new hospitals are in Ladybrand, Germiston, Mamelodi, Natalspruit, eThekwini, Zola in Soweto, Mojanala, Vryburg District, Swart Rugans, Old Hospital, Khayelitsha, and Mitchell's Plain. Indeed, the ANC, working with the people, has made South Africa a much better place to live in. One of the most dramatic achievements of the country administration has been our response to the HIV and AIDS pandemic, which has changed the lives of our people for the better. Through the successful HIV prevention of mother-to-child transmission program, the number of babies born HIV positive was reduced by 66% by 2011. Abantu sebephila isikhathi eside ngenxa yemishanguzo yegciwane lesandulela ngculazi. As we expand treatment to at least 4.6 million people in the new term of government, we will prioritize prevention program. The country must achieve the United Nations goals of 0 new infections. In the next term, we will implement the next phase of the National Health Insurance and expand the free primary health care program. We will also improve the management of hospitals and reduce the cost of private health care. Compatriots, we are happy that the economy regained the 1 million jobs lost as a result of the 2008 global economic crisis. Imisebenzi yandile kule minyaka edlule. Bangu 15 million manje abantu abaqashiwe. Okungokokuqala ngqa emlandweni walelizwe lakithi. Akukaze kube khona abantu abasebenza about 15 million selokhu yaba khona eSouth Africa kuyaqala ngqa. Yize kunjalo basebaningi abaswele imisebenzi. Kusho ukuthi kusafanele siqinise ekuvezeni imisebenzi. Yingakho sizoqhubeka sibambisane nezinkampani kanye nezinyunyana zabasebenzi ukuthuthukisa amathuba emisebenzi. Lokhu sizokwenza ngokwakha izingalazizinda, sihehe osomabhizinisi baphesheya nabakhona la ekhaya ukuze batshale izimali kanye nokuthuthukisa ezamabhizinisi amancane. Sinohlelo futhi lokuthuthukisa amafemu nezimboni zabantu abamnyama ngoba sifuna ukuba ushintsho ekuphathweni komnotho wezwe libonakale. Sifuna nokwandisa amathuba emisebenzi emkhakheni yezolimo kanye nezokuvakasha, ezimayini kanye nezokwakha. Uma sibambisene sonke uzothuthuka umnotho, ande amathuba omsebenzi. Compatriots, to further advance development and economic growth, the ANC government has invested more than 1 trillion rand in national infrastructure projects. We have also built dams, roads, public transport networks, and refurbished sports. More importantly, we are building 3 brand new power stations to improve electricity supply. In addition, just over 1 million new households were connected to electricity, with benefits to more than 4 million South Africans over the past 5 years. In less than 5 years, we have installed 500,000 solar water heaters on rooftops of South Africans' homes. These infrastructure programs of government is a large creator of new jobs. In all, there are more than 775,000 jobs in the main infrastructure projects coordinated by the Presidential Infrastructure Coordinating Commission. The 2 largest power station build programs in the country employ more than 14,000 workers each at Medupi and Kusile, with more than half the workforce being young people. Some successes have been made to produce infrastructure components locally. These include progress with the manufacture of bases, train coaches, and locomotives, solar water heaters, condenser units for power stations, and other equipment. To further promote job creation in the new term, the ANC will direct government to buy at least 75% of its goods and services from South African producers. Government will also support small enterprises and cooperatives, including those run by the youth. Siyazi ukuthi kuningi okusafanele sikwenze, kodwa lokhu esesikwenzile kuyabonakala ukuthi sekuzishintshile isimo sabantu. Compatriots, let me reiterate that economic transformation will be a key priority area in the next administration. We will strengthen the enforcement of the provisions of the new amended Employment Act, Equity Act, and the Broad-Based Black Economic Empowerment Act. Successful implementation will open more opportunities for African, Indian, and colored people, as well as women, the youth, and persons with disabilities as we reverse the apartheid legacy. We reiterate that we will deliver 6 million work opportunities in the next 5 years. We say this based on experience and capacity. In the past 5 years, since 2009, we have created 3.9 million work opportunities through the Public Works Program. Our target had been 4 million. We will work with various communities to ensure the achievement of this goal. Comrades, over the last 20 years, the ANC government has introduced laws to protect the rights of workers, such as the Labor Relations Act and the Basic Condition of Employment Act, to name a few. These changes to our labor regime have taken many vulnerable workers out of poverty and ensured that the promise of decent work is fulfilled. Although we made great strides over this period, there are still many workers who are still employed as permanent temporary employees by labor brokers. They get paid less than other workers doing the same job. They have no access to social benefits and are not unionized. When the new Labor Relations Amendment Act passed by Parliament is enacted and enforced in the new term of government, no worker in this country will be employed as a permanent temporary worker. The ANC government will also investigate the introduction of a national minimum wage as one of the key mechanisms to reduce income inequality. The ANC will also take steps to ensure that collective bargaining takes place in all sectors of the economy to ensure order and harmony in labor relations and improve the lot of workers. We will expand the capacity of the Department of Labor and related authorities in the new term to enable it to enforce all the ANC's progressive labor policies. Compatriots, working together, we will move the land reform program forward. Progress has been made. Nearly 5,000 farms, comprising 4.2 million hectares, have been transferred to black people, benefiting over 200,000 families. We underline our understanding to accelerate the settlement of remaining land claims submitted before the cutoff date of 1998. Legislation to enable this process was passed by the outgoing Parliament. We will also codify the exceptions to the 1913 cutoff date for the descendants of the Khoi and San. To fight hunger, we will expand the Food for All program while promoting agricultural programs such as Fesatlala and Ilima Lesima. Bakwethu, izinga lobugebengu lehlile kakhulu kule minyaka ngenxa yokusebenza kanzima kwamaphoyisa ebambisene kanye nemiphakathi. Sizokhuphula izinga lokulwa nobugebengu obubhekise kwabesimame nezingane ngokubambisana nomphakathi. We will also intensify the fight against corruption in both the public and the private sector.